20th of June.
My name is Anirudh from 6D.
And my name is Gabby, also from 6D.
Today is our SRC fundraiser dress-up day for the Australian Animal Protection Society.
I hope you all have worn animal-themed clothing and bought a gold coin donation for your outfit.
Today we'll be having a look at one of our clever staff members who has created their own game.
Also, we'll be interviewing Miss Fitzpatrick and our SRC representative students on our World Vision sponsor child, Russell, to find out what our SRC have been planning for him.
We'll also have another exciting episode of You Can Do It With You.
We'll also be reviewing the weather and some important dates.
Now we'll be heading to Kane, Alex and Sally, who will be interviewing Miss Fitzpatrick and some other students about our SRC sponsor child, Russell.
So we are now here with Miss Fitzpatrick, who is going to tell us a little bit about our sponsor child at Kilberry PS, Russell. So why did these students write the letters to Russell?
We wrote the letters to Russell because writing letters to sponsor children can have a really positive impact on their life. They really cherish the letters that they get. We wanted him to know that we're here and that we care, that we're really interested in learning a little bit more about him, and we also wanted to tell him a little bit more about ourselves.
So what did we do to raise money for Russell?
We had a fundraiser in term 1. It was a free dress day, and that raised enough money for to cover his sponsorship for the year.
Okay, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Hi everyone, today we're here with Milan and Rashan. So, Milan, why did you decide to write these letters?
We would like Russell to know more about our school and community.
Okay, what do you want to share with Rizal about yourself?
We would like to share our favorite food and maybe some games and other cool things we like to do with him.
So, Rashan, would you like to share your letter to everyone?
Dear Russell, we want to learn more about you. Firstly, we would like to know your favorite food. Secondly, we also would like to know your favorite t-shirt. Finally, what is your favorite thing to do? Our names are Roshan and Milan. Our favorite foods are puri and prato. From Roshan and Milan.
Thank you for your time. What do you want to share with Rizal about yourself?
I'd like to share about the school I go to.
What did you want to know about him?
I would like to know if he wears school uniform.
So, Virat, would you like to share about your letter?
To Russell. Hey Russell, this is 2 grade 4s talking. We go to Kilberry Valley Primary School. We are going to ask some questions to you. Does your school have a gym? Because Kilberry Valley has 2 gyms. Also, does your school have sports things to play with? By the way, Kilberry Valley has a lot of sports things. Do you have school clothing to go to school? From grade 4 student representative, Kilberry Valley Primary School.
So, Lincoln, could you please read us your letter that you wrote to Russell?
Dear Russell, we are in grade 5 and we live in Australia. Our school has buildings, playgrounds and green grass, but in some areas we have rubbish. How is your school? Do you like it? We've heard that you like football. What is your favourite team? We are happy to hear about you and we are glad that we can help you and your community because we can hear how happy you guys are. Have a great year. With kindness, grade 5 children.
Okay, now let's get to the questions. So, Paige, why did you decide to write these letters?
We decided to write the letters to find out a little bit more information about Russell.
Now, Nathan, what did you want to share with Russell about yourself?
Well, just so we can help him in any shape or form that we can, and so we can make sure that he has a great he's been really good.
Okay. Now, Paige, what did you want to know about him?
We wanted to know where he lives and just a little bit about his community.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Wow, our SRC representatives sure have written great letters.
Yeah. Next, we sent Harges, Keegan and Tarkin to interview our local technician, Mr. Allison. They're also interviewing Anirudh and Harges about Mr. Allison's game, Streak Shot.
So what is your app Streak Shot about?
It's a game. It's a very simple game, based on some of the older style games that I used to play when I was about your age. It's a cheap, simple, fun space shooting game. So you shoot spaceships, basically.
So give a pitch about your game.
If you want a game that's easy to pick up and play, can be a good challenge to get through, to try and beat your scores and beat your friends' scores, for about $1.40, that's the Streak Shot might be for you.
Yeah. So how did you get the idea for the app?
Probably mostly just from games I used to play back in the day, simple Space Invaders, Galaga kind of games, and decided I wanted to make something similar myself.
How did you learn to develop an app?
Mostly from the internet, Googling myself and just looking up research. There's a lot of help online on YouTube, tutorials and things like that. Luckily, in this day and age, it's very easy to get your hands on that kind of information.
Thank you for your time, and hopefully more people download the game.
Thank you, no worries.
Anirudh, what is your experience playing the game?
My experience playing Streak Shot is a pretty good experience because it's a nice simple game and it brings back the 90s and 80s arcade sort of genre.
Would you recommend this game and why? Artist.
I would recommend this game to people who like the old-timey classics.
In the games, Streak Shot is a nice simple game. You just have to swipe your hands and like that.
Thanks guys for your time.
That app sure sounds fun. What do you think, Gabby?
I like the idea that someone from KBPS has made a game to buy on the App Store.
Now it's time to watch another amazing episode of You Can Do It with Hugh. This week's topic is organization with the focus of being on time.
Hugh, you're on.
Oh, sorry everyone. I'm a bit late. Let me catch my breath. Well, I'm sorry I'm late, which is funny because this week on You Can Do It, we are talking about being on time. Part of our term topic, organisation. It's so important to be on time, isn't it? Being ready to learn, not keeping anybody waiting. Let's head out and talk to some of you about being on time.
Being on school in the start of the day, so then you won't forget anything. For example, if the teacher gave out a note, you wouldn't forget it to bring it in your bag. And you'll never miss out work, learning time and work.
And go to the toilet, do whatever you need to do before school, because if you do them in the middle of class, it's going to just disrupt your learning time.
Have all your equipment ready so you can be ready to learn at 9 o'clock.
Try to be in your line after recess and lunch so it doesn't take up your time for learning.
Great work, everyone. Lots of examples of being on time. I hope you all make a huge effort to get to school on time and be ready to learn. Now it's challenge time. For this week's challenge, I want you to create a superhero that helps students from Kilberry make sure they are being on time. I know I could sure do with some help. Once you have drawn your superhero, put it in the box at the front office and we'll pick some to show on next week's show.
Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. And remember, you can do it!
It is important to be on time if you want to be the best learner you can be.
It sure is. Now it's time to check out the weather forecast for this week.
Wednesday is 14 and partly cloudy. Thursday is 15 degrees and mostly sunny. Friday 15 and partly cloudy. Saturday 16 and possible showers. Sunday 15 and a shower or two. Monday 13, a shower or two. And finally Tuesday is 13 and partly sunny.
Looks like the weather is going to be quite cold this week, and here are some upcoming important dates.
The annual school disco is on the 22nd of June.
Athletics Carnival for Years 4, 5s and 6s on Wednesday the 27th of June.
End of term is almost upon us. This will be on Friday the 29th of June.
Remember, this will be an earlier finishing time of 2:30 p.m.
Oh no! The term has gone very quickly.
Thanks for tuning in for this week's episode of Kilberry Live.
See you next time.
Bye!